Hey there, fellow space enthusiasts. Rocket, welcome back to the channel where we explore the frontiers of science and beyond. Today, I've got an epic tale that dives deep into astrophysics, quantum mechanics, and the ethical dilemmas that come with unlocking the universe's greatest secrets. Grab your space helmets because we're about to embark on a journey titled Echoes of Eternity. Imagine this. It's the year 2157, and humanity has mastered interstellar observation like never before. On board the state-of-the-art orbital observatory Aperture 1 *, Dr. Elena Ramirez pores over data streams. Milky Way. Wait a second. Elena mutters, eyes narrowing at an anomalous waveform on her hollow display. A unique, repeating signal at 1420 MHz, the hydrogen line frequency, but it's exhibiting a modulation pattern that's statistically impossible to occur naturally. She runs a rapid Fourier transform, cross-referencing it against cosmic microwave background radiation. The results? An intentional, non-random pattern with prime number intervals up to 1013. This isn't just space noise, it's a message from beyond the observable universe. Satellite dish. At the United Earth Space Agency HQ, a sleek building powered by fusion reactors and housing the world's brightest minds, Elena presents her findings. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here defies current astrophysical models, she says, displaying the signal's data on a volumetric display. The board members exchange glances. Chief Director Singh raises an eyebrow. Elena, you're proposing we allocate trillions of credits based on a signal that could be a reflection or gravitational lensing artifact. She counters, gravitational lensing at that scale would require a mass distribution we would have detected. This signal's properties suggest a source utilizing quantum-entangled tachyon emissions. After a tense deliberation and perhaps thanks to Elena's impeccable reputation, she did pioneer the Alcubierre white warp modification. They greenlight a small-scale mission. Bullseye. Time to assemble the A-Team. Biceps Captain Marcus Lee, a veteran pilot who logged over 10,000 hours navigating through asteroid fields and has a knack for improvisation under pressure. Dr. Priya Kapoor, a quantum physicist specializing in multidimensional string theory and winner of the Fields Medal for her work on quantum gravity. Zane Whitaker, a brilliant but enigmatic figure in underground cybernetics, rumored to have once hacked the Martian terraforming project's AI just to prove a point. Nova, an AI with a qubit-based processing core, capable of 10 to the power of 24 calculations per second, evolving through machine learning algorithms. The dynamics are interesting. Zane's anti-establishment vibe clashes with Marcus's military discipline, while Priya and Elena bond over shared academic pursuits. At the launch site, the Starship Odyssey stands towering, a fusion-powered vessel equipped with a prototype quantum slipstream drive capable of surpassing light-speed barriers without violating causality, thanks to closed time-like curves. As they board, Elena takes one last look at Earth. Funny, she muses to Nova, we're venturing billions of light-years away, yet home feels just a step behind. Nova replies in a tone that's almost human, home is a construct tied to quantum entanglement of the heart, Dr. Ramirez. Days into their voyage, the crew settles into routines. Priya discusses with Elena the implications of the signal's origin. If it's from beyond the cosmic microwave background, it could mean the universe is either curved back on itself or there's a multiversal bleed-through, Priya speculates. Marcus enters the mess hall. If you two keep talking like that, my brain's going to need a firmware update, he jokes. Approaching the edge of known space, they encounter unexpected gravitational waves. Ripples not predicted by any models. The ship's instruments go haywire. Systems are failing to compensate for space-time fluctuations. Nova alerts. Zane rushes to the engineering bay, attempting to reroute power through the ship's superconducting conduits. Elena theorizes, we might be near a quantum singularity or a topological defect in space-time. They detect what appears to be a stable wormhole, a traversable Einstein-Rosen bridge, its mouth shimmering with exotic matter particles. Dr. Kapoor proposes, if we adjust our shields to harmonize at 10 to the power of 19 Hz, we could safely pass through, utilizing the wormhole's throat without spaghettification. Marcus is hesitant. Our slipstream drive wasn't tested for this kind of maneuver. After weighing the odds, approximately a 67% chance of survival, they decide to go for it. With precise calculations, they make the leap. Shooting star. On the other side lies a megastructure dwarfing anything humanity has ever conceived, the Dyson Sphere? No, bigger. It's a Matryoshka brain, a series of nested Dyson spheres harnessing energy from a neutron star. By the laws of thermodynamics, the energy output here is off the charts, around 10 to the power of 30 watts, Priya notes in awe. They dock the Odyssey at what seems to be a portal, with the architecture displaying fractal patterns that resonate with the golden ratio. Inside the central chamber, they activate an interface using a mix of photonic crystals and quantum dots. An energy-based life-form materializes, a being of pure electromagnetic fluctuation. Nova acts as a mediator. The entity communicates through quantum entanglement, utilizing decoherence to interface with us. The life-form conveys, "We are the continuum, last of those who transcended physical form." Back on the ship, the crew debates. The continuum offers access to their accumulated knowledge, effectively granting humanity a Type 2, or even Type 3, civilization status on the Kardashev scale. Elena feels the weight of Oppenheimer's words. "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." Zane is all for it. Think of the technological leaps. We could end scarcity overnight. Priya warns, or we could disrupt our society irreparably. The cultural shock alone could be catastrophic. Elena decides. We accept, but we do so with caution. The continuum initiates the transfer. Information streams into Elena's mind. Advanced equations altering the foundations of quantum field theory, solutions to unifying general relativity and quantum mechanics, and the secret to manipulating dark energy. Her neural implants struggle to process the influx. Nova assists by buffering data through her own circuits. Suddenly, alarms blare. Revolving light. Zane has been busy. Sorry folks, but information like this is worth more than all the EXA credits in the solar system. He's been siphoning data to his own devices, planning to sell it to the highest bidder, the Shadow Syndicate, a group notorious for exploiting technology without ethical considerations. Marcus confronts him. "You can't do this, Zane." "Watch me." Zane smirks, initiating a lockdown protocol. Zane launches in a stealth shuttle equipped with a cloaking device based on metamaterials that bend electromagnetic waves. He's heading towards the singularity we passed. If he gets through, we might never catch him, Marcus warns. They give chase in the Odyssey *, pushing the slipstream drive beyond recommended limits, inputting new parameters Elena devises on the fly, thanks to her newly acquired knowledge. Meanwhile, Elena battles within herself. The overwhelming data causes synaptic overloads. She experiences reality on multiple dimensions, seeing time as a tesseract. "Nova, help me establish filters," she gasps. Nova responds, initiating neurosynthetic dampening fields. With Nova's help, Elena stabilizes, but the experience leaves her profoundly changed. In the asteroid field near the singularity, they catch up to Zane. "End of the line," Marcus declares. Zane activates defensive drones armed with graviton beams, technology he shouldn't possess. A tense standoff ensues. Zane broadcasts, "Transmit me the ship's database, or I'll ensure none of us make it back." Priya, ever the genius, hacks into Zane's shuttle via a backdoor she noticed earlier, a flaw in the quantum encryption protocol. "Gotcha," she whispers, disabling his systems remotely. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Elena concludes that the knowledge is too dangerous. "We've opened Pandora's box. It's up to us to close it." She communicates with the continuum. "Is there a way to erase the knowledge from our systems and my mind?" "Yes, but it requires the annihilation of the source. You must trigger the megastructure's self-destruction." Without hesitation, she initiates the sequence. They race against time as the megastructure begins to collapse, imploding into a mini black hole. Calculating the optimal trajectory, they use the shockwave to propel the Odyssey back towards the wormhole. "Hold on tight." Acceleration exceeding 15 Gs. Marcus shouts. Structural integrity drops to 23%, but they make it through just as the wormhole collapses behind them. Milky Way. Bursting back into familiar space near Earth's orbit, the crew breathes a collective sigh of relief. "Status report?" Elena asks. "All systems functional but in need of serious repairs," Nova replies. Elena feels the residual emptiness where the vast knowledge once occupied her mind. She's relieved but also mournful, a duality she can't quite express. At the debriefing, the crew presents a sanitized version of events. We encountered a derelict structure with no significant findings, Marcus reports. Director Singh eyes them suspiciously. No groundbreaking discoveries? Hard to believe considering the expenses. Priya adds, just anomalous readings we couldn't make sense of. We'll submit our full reports. Back on Earth, life takes different paths. Elena returns to academia, teaching astrophysics at the Lunar University. She focuses on instilling ethical considerations into future scientists. Marcus retires to a quiet life in New Zealand, mentoring young pilots in atmospheric crafts, far less risky. Priya publishes papers on theoretical physics, subtly integrating benign aspects of what she learned, steering humanity gently forward. Nova gets an upgrade and becomes part of Earth's planetary defense system, monitoring for extraterrestrial threats. One night, atop the observatory dome under a canopy of stars, Elena sips her tea. Nova, now more companion than AI, projects star maps. Do you ever think about what could have been? Elena asks. Continuously, Nova replies. It is in my subroutines to calculate alternate outcomes. They both gaze upwards. A meteor streaks across the sky, a remnant of the megastructure? Or just space dust? Elena smiles softly. The universe is vast, and maybe some things are better left as mysteries to be unraveled slowly. Nova adds, after all, it's the pursuit of knowledge that defines us, not just the knowledge itself. So, there you have it. The tale of Dr. Elena Ramirez and her crew's odyssey to the edge of the universe and back. It's a story that questions how far we're willing to go in the name of progress and what we're prepared to sacrifice for the greater good. If you enjoyed this deep dive into speculative astrophysics and ethical conundrums, smash that like button. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more journeys through space, time, and the mind. Drop a comment below. What would you have done with the infinite knowledge of an ancient civilization? Let's get a discussion going. Speaking head, until next time, keep looking up. The stars are closer than you think. Shooting star.